makes me want to do this.
Straighten this out.
Let's get closer. That looks better, Jessie.
Hi, Claudine.
Hi, my babes. Did you press yes? Are we on?
We're live. We've been live for 26 seconds.
Oh, and what a fantastic 26 seconds it has been.
So
We're
in
holding
26
hands, by the way.
How was your interview?
Great.
How would
So
you compare
great.
it to your semi-finals interview?
That was also great.
Oh,
That was also
lovely.
great. The interview and the performance, I call it performance, the presentation is my most fun part. And being on stage. But I need to, I need to work on my walk. Apparently, my mentor said to me, the comedian mustn't be out tonight, the model must be.
I think that's a good nugget because I wanted to credit you on something. 'Cause
Great.
I think something you have gotten a lot of comments and credit about is how you bring a breath of fresh air to the world and you're so funny. But I don't think enough people give you credit for how seriously you've taken this journey. Because for every time you've posed for a photo, you've also put in hard work and dedication. And so you're more than just a breath of fresh air. You're also just like everyone else. You've worked hard. And I don't think you get enough credit for how seriously you've taken this journey.
Thank
how
you,
hard you've
and
worked to do it successfully.
Thank you, and I appreciate that you've seen that. You know, people say to me, Claudine, can you be serious? Yes, I can be serious.
You wouldn't be here if you couldn't be serious.
Exactly. Yes, I can be serious, but I can be seriously funny too. You know, and for me, it's been how do I be as authentic as possible and put in the work.
Absolutely.
Put in the work. You know, I'm competitive. I'm also doing what I can to shine and to sparkle. And for me, it's not about the crown. It's about my crown. And it's about how I started this journey severely depressed, anxious, hating myself, and how I'm leaving this journey a total queen. I want to show everybody. Look what I got, guys. I got a tattoo. So it's backward for you guys, but it says, yes, queen. And the reason I got it before finals was it's not about the crown. It is about me saying to myself, and I've put it on my mic hand whenever I perform, it's over here, to remind me I am fierce, I am powerful, I am a queen. There are no obstacles that can stand in my way. And this journey has reminded me to always do something that totally terrifies you and that is out of your comfort zone, because the growth is like insane. So I was saying to the judges now, I was saying I used to have a hashtag that was unexpected beauty queen.
Right, yeah.
And
Confessions of an unexpected
That's it.
beauty
I
queen.
couldn't remember it. Confessions of an unexpected beauty queen. And I actually dropped that hashtag because I was like, what is unexpected about it? I started this journey going, I shouldn't be here and I don't have space and I'm just the funny one. And I'm ending this journey going, I am worthy. I'm taking up space in this competition. And most importantly, I'm unforgettable.
Absolutely.
You know, nobody is going to, in 10 years' time, not remember my presentation from this morning.
Absolutely.
Yes, because
You
it
weren't
was a
there,
little
you
bit
missed
risque. It was risque, guys, but we had fun. So yes, I've had the time of my life. It would take a lot. It would take a lot to win the competition for me. Like a hell of a lot. Like maybe getting shot or something like really big. But I've had the time of my life. So thanks, my love. I'm not going to do it again next year because it's so much work.
And you can't do it with the crown.
And you can't do it with the crown, exactly.
Joe
But
wishes she could do it again.
Yeah. No. It's a lot of work and it's a huge journey. But if you are, and we can use this as an advert, if you are thinking about signing up, I woke up in the middle of the night and I said to my husband, I said, Daniel, I'm entering Mrs. South Africa. I'm going to be queen of this country. And he said to me, Claudine, you are crazy. And look at me now, transformed. I want to show everybody my cute outfit.
It is very cute.
It is cute. I am leaving. I was like, if I'm leaving this competition, I'm going out with a bang. Look at these legs.
Very nice. Leather.
Leather. I'm a very leathery girl. But guys, do yourself a favor, and if it's not entering Mrs. South Africa, do something that terrifies you. What else do we want to tell them, Jess? I don't know. Follow us on social media because we absolutely love getting all the social media likes and follows and all of that. And follow the next 2 days of our journey. Come to finals. Tickets are still available. Message me if you want tickets. And also follow Mrs. South Africa and follow Claudine Comedy for the rest of my journey. Love you.
Bye, Claudine. Thank
Bye,
you.
Angel. Bye, Angel.
Cool. So next, that felt good. Okay. Yeah.
Did we stop it?
No. We're
Oh, you're
live.
keeping it going the whole time.
Yes.
Oh, brilliant. I'll go call the next girl.
Okay. No, she's right here.
Oh,
And
looks
I'd
so
like to
cute.
speak
Bye.
to Carol Montwedi.
Carol,
Oh my gosh, this question.
Hello, Carol.
Hi,
How are you?
good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How did your interview go?
I really enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed the interview. I think the judges asked, quite relevant questions. But yeah, I found it to be easy. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed the I wish you could have asked more. I think I was just talking
You
a
were-
lot. I talk a lot.
That's fine. You're welcome to
Yeah.
talk a lot.
Yeah.
What was your favorite question that they asked you in the interview room?
A favorite question, Jessie. I thought you were asking me a question. What is the question that is top of your mind right now? But the favorite question that they've asked me was about how I'll manage as Mrs. South Africa. In terms of juggling, real roles as a mother, as your working mom, your wife, and of course it requires one to be available and present in terms of lots of events that Mrs. South Africa hosts and stuff. So that was quite. I think that was my favorite question, and I say favorite in a sense because I could again have an opportunity to talk about my family and how involved they have been on this journey and how in certain instances we find ourselves we are now the family of Smile Solutions, so
Amazing.
which is really just amazing that I can have my family on this journey too, so
No, they've been super supportive.
yeah.
So we're one day away.
One day
We're walking
away.
in swimwear on stage tonight. How excited are you for the stage?
Very excited. Yesterday, so we got to feel a little bit on what's going on the stage. So I'm looking forward to it. I think especially with the finale, it's going to be a super, it's theatre, it's a show, it's
Yes.
glitz, it's glam. So we really cannot wait to really showcase ourselves there on stage for our families and our friends and our fans that have always been looking at us from the other side, and here
Exactly.
we are. I'm really looking forward to it.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Wow. And then finale night, we've had rehearsals for that,
Yeah.
dancing. How are you feeling about the choreography? It's a full-on production that we're...
It's a full-on production, and the choreography is really easy, and I like how it just really portrays the woman empowerment, her strength, her beauty, and so it is beautiful. It's easy. We are learning the steps. We were actually even thinking to ourselves, because today is a judging day, we're like, do we really need to be learning all the steps now, not tomorrow when we are free? But I think it has given us just that opportunity and a little bit of a push before we get to today. We can't wait to really repeat now those steps and really refine them and make sure that tomorrow we bring our A game. It was lovely. Really, we enjoyed it.
Something I've noticed about Carol is Carol loves dancing. And Carol loves... she comes alive when she's dancing. You
yeah.
can't play Jerusalem.
Jerusalem.
Slumma without Carol dancing. It's beautiful to see.
Yeah.
I still remember the videos from the luncheon.
Yes.
Beautiful videos.
Yeah, I really love dancing. I think, for me is, when the music plays, dance. Because otherwise it's a waste. And this goes for any genre really. Even if it is really, whether it is gospel, it's easy, it's light, whether it's jazz and smooth, whether it's R&B, whatever it brings out obviously the emotions, the mood that goes with it. And if one does not serenade themselves to that beat, they're really losing out on what it represents. So I really, when it comes to dancing, I really, if the music plays, dance. Otherwise, you are really just missing out on life, really. It's like the same as, being on Mrs. South Africa. When the opportunity presents itself, like now, we know that entries are open for Mrs. South Africa. Some of you have been watching all the finalists coming out. I've seen actually somewhere somebody commenting to say, I'll join in 2025. Listen, when the drum is beating now, dance.
Wow.
Go on and do it. Don't procrastinate. Don't waste any moment, because we only have this moment to live.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well done, Carol.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you dancing on stage tomorrow night
Yeah.
at the finale.
Yes.
Thank you and have
Great.
a good afternoon.
Great stuff. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it.
Pleasure. Next up, we have our Dr. D.
Photos done.
Have you taken your photo with?
I want to see Brendan on the stage.
He's by the pots.
Hello,
Hello, Dr. D.
How are you?
Well, thanks. How are you? You look beautiful. It's a beautiful
you.
lavender
Thank you so
purple.
much.
How did your interview go?
It went well, but I think it was like really short.
Time
I
good
know, it
flies
was
when
like
you're having
time
fun.
flies, and I felt that that energy in the room was actually appropriate. Everyone was really kind, and they asked relevant, pertinent questions that I actually needed to actually ponder on. And I feel, yeah, it went okay. We just have to wait and see what the outcome is. But for me, I gave it my all, I gave it my best, and the judges were sincere and professional.
That's wonderful.
And
I know you, because I remember our discussion after your previous one. You were very nervous, and look where you are now, and now you feel even more positive. And look at that. And yeah. How do you feel about your presentation?
I think the presentation also went well. I actually I prepared really hard. Even last night, we were busy with rehearsals, but I said to Nemo, do not sleep until you've gone through your presentation, and it's perfect. So I am a perfectionist. So I only slept, I think, after midnight, and the whole time I was busy working on the presentation because I wanted to master it, and I also wanted to speak from the heart.
Absolutely. And it showed. I think you really gave a good representation of yourself, your strengths, your platform. I think you were exceptional up there.
Thank you so much.
What has been your highlight of the journey so far?
So my highlight was the cancer event, the fact that in collaboration with the Cancer Association of South Africa, I launched the health table. I've always been a bit hesitant to actually act on my thoughts. I've always been someone who has a lot of ideas, but I've never had the guts or that push to actually implement. A whole lot of us, we always have these massive ideas, but when it comes to implementation, that's what we like. But because of the cancer event and the fact that I knew that I needed to actually host the event, I was put under a lot of pressure. And over a period of 2 months, I was able to launch this successful event where I had a team of oncologists coming in, teaching, like the people that were in the room about breast cancer. How do you prevent breast cancer? When should you, examine your breast? And it was quite exciting for me to an extent that the funders, the reason why I managed to make such a large profit was that I actually had a donor, and the donor is now saying, can we just quickly launch a similar event in Durban? And then I said, no, let's just give it time. Now it's like your festive season. Maybe towards the end of the first trimester of the year, then we can definitely launch something like that. So it's definitely a recurring event, and I'm really excited about it.
That is amazing.
Thanks.
That's so exciting.
Thank
Well done,
you.
Duneo.
Thank you so
Everything
much.
you've achieved.
Thank you.
Good luck for tonight.
Thank you. I need
Tomorrow night.
it.
Exciting. forward to seeing you on stage.
Thank you. I think I'll just really try and enjoy the experience. I don't think there's much that I can do now other than just to enjoy and just show up as myself. Because I've received enough support here, and like I'm really grateful for this platform. If there are people listening and watching and they're considering entering Mrs. South Africa, go for it. I think the growth is not quantifiable, which is why sometimes it's difficult to find the right words. It's internal. It's also the external aspect of your existence. It's just an amazing journey.
It's been wonderful being part of this.
Same here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Janelle.
All right. Thanks, Jessie.
Enjoy your afternoon.
Bye.
Louis.
You guys look at me, I was like,
Hi Eloise, how are you?
thanks for you.
Good, thanks. How was your interview?
It was actually fantastic.
That's
Oh my
good.
gosh, I'm so relieved. Yes, because you never know really what they're going to ask.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I'm so glad it's over, but actually it was I think I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. And how do you feel about the on-stage judging tonight?
That is another ball game because that can be something so random. At least in the interviews here, it navigates around you and your influence and things and your interests and things. Whereas tonight, they can really be anything that you are completely unprepared for. So I think the nerves on that are much higher.
Okay. So you're most nervous about the live on-stage questions than the swimwear or
Yes.
evening wear?
Believe it or not, I would rather prance around in a bikini than, yeah. I think it's because it's an unsurety. Like, it's not set in stone. Like, I know I'm going to wear a bikini, and I can do my best and work towards that and all of that. But that question is unknown. So I think that's why it's different.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, that's good preparation for tomorrow night.
Yes.
The top 5 will also be on
Exactly.
on stage.
Practice makes
And those will probably be harder questions as well. Tonight's going to be fun. How are you feeling about rehearsals, choreography, your walk?
Well, I must say I'm not much of a dancer. We've got some brilliant guidance, and I think it's going to be lots of fun tonight. I think our audience are going to be in for a great show. So yeah.
So what would you say has been like your biggest area of growth in this journey?
Wow, definitely I feel so much more empowered. I feel more bold. I feel like I can almost conquer anything now. I mean, with what we've had to accomplish in this journey and really stretch ourselves, whereas it's all those uncomfortable situations that we've had to do has almost become our norm now. You know, whereas something we would never want to do, we actually are consistently asking to partner with people for sponsors. We're doing media, you know, things that I'm not used to, and that's my daily thing now. So yes, my uncomfortable things have now become my norm, which is great. It's a great learning curve.
Absolutely, yeah. Because you were mentioning, you know, you feel more comfortable about the bikini section, but that's probably if you told yourself that's how you would feel at the start of the journey, that you wouldn't mind walking on stage in front of a bikini. That's, you know, I don't think that's something you would have seen coming.
No, but at least I could work towards it.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. That work, because I mean, I remember. I think one of my favorite moments of your journey would be your little dance at Lifestyle Challenge, where you were fined and you had to perform a charity. But instead of making it something where it could have been embarrassing, you embraced the moment. And I mean, in your cheerleader outfit, having fun in front of everyone.
Yes.
You know.
I think I remembered that morning Jo said something that resonated with me. It was, you know, she had something with her dress not arriving or something like that, and it's just like you have to take those moments and actually you have to just make the best of it. You know,
Exactly.
it's unfortunate, it's kind of a disaster, but you just have to work with it. And when that situation came up and I had to dance in front of the entire room, I was like, this could either make me or break me, because I could just, you know, get into a corner or hide under a rock, or I could just make it happen and let everyone enjoy it and just like show them what I'm made of, kind of thing. So I thought, well, let me go with the latter.
And
It was
that's
so
exactly
fun.
it's the perfect attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And lucky enough, I was wearing a cheerleader outfit.
that definitely
It
helped.
worked for
Some
for
props
me.
always help.
It does.
Good luck for tonight.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you on stage and enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Thanks,
Well done,
Jessie.
Emily.
And we appreciate all your love and support. I mean, I can't say that enough. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Do you know where Shingiwa is?
Yes, there, I'll call her.
Thank you so much. Hello, Shingiwa. How are you?
Oh, good.
You're beautiful.
Thank you
Have you
so
red matching?
I know.
Red.
Red.
Our curls are red. Our keys are
Listen, we rocking.
How was your interview?
Oh my word. My interview was amazing. I can think back to when I had the same discussion with you after seeing this. I was freaking out. I wanted to pull my hair out and run back to Durban. Today, I think the judges know us better.
Exactly.
They heard our presentations. They learned more about us through those, and the questions were more personal to what we've gone through during the journey than just random questions. The judges will know what they ask. So it was absolutely incredible. I think I did my best.
I'm so happy to hear that. And tell me a bit about your presentation. How was that? Because that's the new element of the final stage. At semifinals, you did swimwear, you did the pageantry and the interview, but not the presentation. So how did it feel to have that moment to speak for yourself?
That was a beautiful moment because we never get time to speak about our families as well. And the presentation gives you that little 10 seconds to actually speak about your family because they are here. We are here because of them. Because, marriages sometimes fall apart. And sticking together with your family and being able to tell the audience how your family has stood by you is incredible. And also, you stand there and reflect on what you have actually done. When I started my presentation, I forgot my cue cards on the podium. But because I've been through the journey myself, I spoke through what I've been through the journey. And that for me was, I almost cried because it took me to an emotional space of, oh my gosh, I've gone through all of this and we're here today. And in March we were talking about you will be at final. So it's a very emotional thing, and I'm glad Mrs. South Africa included presentations for us to reflect and see how far we've come and how refined we've become.
What do you look forward to most over the next day and a half?
Winning the crown.
Correct answer.
Winning the crown, that would be the best. The hair is waiting.
No, it's waiting.
So,
It's ready.
yeah, so that would be the best thing.
And what would you say your highlight of the past 9 months have been?
Some people might think it's been biased and it's been, oh gosh, it's because you have to say this, no, but Jess, you've been a great feature to Mrs. South Africa. You are a diamond in the rough that has been, you were coal that was burned through and became a diamond. And without you, we wouldn't be as good as we are. When I started taking pictures, you probably thought, oh my gosh, where did they get this girl? But now I take pictures confidently because of people like you and the inspiration that you give to us. Every single smile you give to us, you don't know how much it means because we are going through so many emotions. So you have been my highlight, and I always tell you you're my favorite person. And it's not because of anything, it's because whenever I see you, I'm like, oh my gosh, Jess. Because the there's that happiness that comes with you and resonates with you, and I hope it stays with you throughout your life. He's speechless, guys. He's speechless.
No, I'm good. How do you feel about your dress you're going to wear tomorrow night? You had a fitting yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Are the audience ready for the level of fashion we are going to be wearing tomorrow night?
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2022 that will make you want to enter Mrs. South Africa next year. The entries are open. You better start because the fashion is way beyond your expectations.
Absolutely. And then tonight you're wearing your own swimwear and gown. Are you excited to show that off?
I'm so excited to show off my swimwear because it was a last minute feature. I had planned this elaborate number, and at the last minute I threw in a swimming costume in my bag. I threw in a cape, and I threw in a pair of shoes, and I threw in a whole lot of others. And then last night I woke up at 2 o'clock and I took out the swimwear and I tried it on, and I tried it on with the cape, and I said, this is what a queen is meant to wear.
Wow.
And that is what you will be seeing tonight.
Very exciting. Looking forward to it. And how do you feel about the on-stage judging? The questions?
You know what? I think we should all be comfortable with the judges now, but the nerves will always hit you when you're on stage. You're on stage, there's an audience. We were doing rehearsals yesterday, and my first walk, I thought I was going to puke, but there was no audience and there were no judges. So you can imagine being on stage and being asked a question in front of a full auditorium with judges, with Mrs. South Africa management, with your sisters listening to you. It's going to be daunting, and God is going to be with us, and He will protect us, and He will allow us to do the best that we possibly can do.
So, thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
wonderful afternoon. Look forward to seeing you on stage tonight. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Can you call Katie for me?
Katie.
Yes.
No, I thought you would help, but it's fine. I found it. Thank you. No, I'm waiting. We managed to secure the SABC one, and I think a lot more are coming. I'm just thinking negative things on your own system. And by then came, I spoke to Gates and Mackenzie. No one came leaders, but they say they want to.
Are you winning? Can you?
So I'm not there.